Hello all, this is Halloween, and if you love Halloween as much as I do and get into the whole costume thing as well, now's the time to do it because we are just under 3 months until Halloween. I'm going to be showing you how to make some awesome costumes without breaking the bank, and possibly even using some items you may already have at home. Today's costume is going to be Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice from Tim Burton's 1988 film, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Let's get started. So you should be familiar with this ensemble already because you were with me when I bought it. So we've got a white shirt here that we bought from the Goodwill, our black suit, so a jacket and matching pants that we also bought from the Goodwill. I scored. I know I didn't do this while I was with you, but the next day I went out again and I happened to find a pair of combat boots. They were marked $10, but I ended up getting them on sale for $5. It just happened to be a great day. And you'll laugh, but we're gonna need a black tie. Just a regular old black tie. Now, the story behind this tie is that the first time I did Beetlejuice, which was probably in 2004, I think, I borrowed this tie from a friend of mine. And he's now my husband, so this is the same tie I wore back in 2004 when we were just friends. And here I am using it again for Beetlejuice. And then I bought this wig. I was so upset when this wig came because this is supposed to be a Marie Antoinette wig. And that's what I was trying to buy. And it came like this. This is what I ordered. And this is what I got. So they're lucky that I do costumes. And there's always something I could put something to use for. Or I would have sent it back for a full refund because this is definitely not the wig that I purchased. But on the flip side of that, I can use it for Beetlejuice. I'm gonna have to mess it up some, put some stuff in it, and really make it look like Beetlejuice's hair. But I think it's well on its way. You know, it's not too far from it. You may be asking yourself, why no stripes? Beetlejuice had stripes on his suit. We're gonna make some stripes. We're gonna place the duct tape onto the suit, and then we're gonna spray paint with white spray paint and make our stripes. Hopefully the weather's on our side. Alrighty, I've got my tape here. I'm gonna start taping off my black sections and I will show you progress shots as we go along. Just finished the wig. This is the same wig I showed you earlier, the curly kind of long wig. I cut it, I straight ironed it. So contrary to what you might think, you can straight iron a synthetic wig. This is a synthetic wig. I straight ironed it. Don't put it on the most intense heat, obviously, but that's it. I mean, it looks like a Beetlejuice wig. I spray painted a little bit of green in the front. I also added some hairspray and a little bit of gray, and it looks like Beetlejuice. It's gonna work great. I mean, it doesn't even look like the same wig. So we're doing Beetlejuice. I do have a bald cap, if you noticed. This is the one everyone swears by. It's the Woochie Bald cap. These are like $4.99, $5, somewhere around there. There's a cheaper one that's like 99 cents or $1. It works just as well, in my opinion. But this is the more expensive Woochie one, professional quality, so they say. What I did, I pinned my hair back, obviously with bobby pins. I put on 2 wig caps, which is just a flesh tone, you know, like a pantyhose. Put on 2 of those, and now I'm putting on the bald cap. You do not want to mark where to cut it, take it off and cut it. When you try to put it back on your head, it will split and you won't be able to fix it, which I think I've explained in other videos. You're going to trim it and everything while you have it on your head. I'm already sweating profusely. It has been a heck of a day. So we're gonna start doing our makeup. I'm a little out of order, sorry about that, but it's been about like 110 degrees outside, and also I had to spray paint the last 2 days, and guess what? The last 2 days it rained. Now I've been praying for rain because we've been in a bit of a drought, but I mean, it came right when I was spray painting, like it always does. So for Beetlejuice, I've got some licorice black, Ben Nye Aqua, Cloud White, Ben Nye Aqua, Kelly Green, Ben Nye Aqua, just gray, Ben Nye Aqua, and a yellow Ben Nye Cream. So that's what you're gonna need. Of course, if you're going out, don't forget your final seal. If you're just using it for Halloween, just get the small bottle. I think the small bottle is like 12 bucks. This bigger bottle is like 30 or something, 25, 30 bucks. I do costumes a lot, so I buy it. I buy the bigger bottle. And then you're gonna have to have some spirit gum. This spirit gum and the one that you get that comes with masks and stuff, I mean, they work the same. Whatever you have for a spirit gum adhesive will work, because the Ben Nye one's pretty expensive. I think this is like 15 bucks for the small one. It's worth it if you do a lot of costumes, again. So I got the bigger one. There's even a bigger one than this. It's more of a refill bottle. I'm just putting some spirit gum under the bald cap to hold it on, and we're going to do that all around the perimeter of the bald cap. Try not to get it on your hair. My hair refuses to go completely into anything. It just wants to come out, so try not to get it in my hair, even though I will get a little bit in my hair. Then when I'm pulling this thing off, there's going to be hell to pay. Just rip it off like a band-aid. Just kind of hold it down till it gets tacky and dries. And then we'll do that all around. If you notice, I did Elmer's glue my eyebrows down. We're going to be painting right over them. I'm not really caring what it looks like much in the back because I've got my wig. So the reason why I'm wearing a bald cap is because his hairline goes way back. I did a bald cap last time too, and it looked really good. Now you can buy, they make a Beetlejuice wig that you can buy just at Party City or something. I don't like it because it has the forehead on it, you know, the receding hairline, but the rubber part is kind of thick and looks weird. It's got lines in it, like, I don't know. I like doing the bald cap better. And then when I have it on, I'm gonna be velcroing the wig because I'm gonna set the wig back a little further than it would go normally so that all this forehead could show. I'm gonna velcro it on. Yeah, the weather's not been working with me very good this week. It's been so freaking hot. I go out there and I've got the whole thing taped, and I've literally spray painted like one part of the jacket, and I'm already profusely sweating, and I haven't been out there 5 minutes, and like the mosquitoes are starting to swarm because they're attracted to the sweat. Sweat was dripping off of me. It's been wildly hot everywhere. I will welcome fall with open arms. Let's just say that. See, there's my hair just wanting to do its own thing. Spirit gum remover. You don't need a special kind. You can use any kind of baby oil, mineral oil, and it'll take it off. I went ahead and finished putting it on. I don't care what the back looks like. I just took a bobby pin and I gathered it and I pinned it because it's not gonna show. If I was doing a costume like Nebula or Nosferatu or something like that where it was gonna show, then I would do it correctly, but it doesn't matter. all it's gonna show is this part up here. So that's the part I dealt with. So we gotta get white first. Once again, I'm like down to the wire here because it's Tuesday and I'm trying to get this up before tomorrow. I'm just gonna go right over that, we're gonna go right over the bald cap. And don't worry about the line because we're gonna blend that with some funk. I finished whitening my face. Now, it's time to do the black around the eyes. And then we're gonna go around and start doing some gray lowlights and some gnarliness, because that's what he's all about, gnarliness. All right, so I have done Beetlejuice before, and it was in 2004. And my dad, I bought a black suit just like I did this time, just a regular old black suit, and I did it the exact same thing, except for he spray painted it for me because he's awesome. But he kind of just did a bathroom remodel and made me an awesome closet for my costume, so I couldn't very well ask him for anything else. But we did it. We did a good job. With this one, because of the way Michael Keaton's eyebrows are, I want to be a little more precise. Kind of an angry eyebrow, an intense eyebrow, let's call it that. So that's what we're doing. Should look about like that. I am pinching the tip of my sponge here. Get a little more precise around the eyes. Not too precise, he is a dead guy. The last time I did this, everybody loved it. Everybody loves Beetlejuice. I don't think there's anybody that doesn't love Beetlejuice, so it'll be a hit no matter what you do. And there's so many ways you can do it. I've seen Beetlejuice dress. I've seen a bodysuit, you know, if you want to do a sexy Beetlejuice. I've seen just the regular suit for men. It's going to be about $50 for the costume. And it's the suit, you know, the jacket, the pants, the tie, the shirt. And some of them have that wig I was telling you about with the forehead built in. Just kind of a thick forehead, I think. You know, that'll be hard to blend. Every time I see it online, it looks like it's thick rubber, and it just kind of looks like you put a fake forehead on. So this way, it kind of just blends a little better, in my opinion. And I told you I bought that wig. It was supposed to be a Marie Antoinette wig, but it did not look like one. So I said, okay, they're lucky. I made it my Beetlejuice wig. See what I mean? It's showtime. That's what you want your eyebrows to look like. And it's real easy to do. I've seen such cool Beetlejuice costumes too online. Some people go for do you remember when they're in the graveyard scene and he dresses like Alec Baldwin? Like he has the same outfit on as Alec Baldwin? I've seen a guy do it like that, which looked amazing. He has the one part, I think it's when he first comes out of the grave, and he's got the guide hat on and just like an army green jacket and, you know, regular like khaki pants or something. You could do it that way. And of course there's the burgundy suit that he marries Lydia in. You could always do that too. So there's a lot of ways to do Beetlejuice. See how it kind of makes me look like I've got the Michael Keaton eyebrows? Hell yeah. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. I like it. I'm gonna be putting some green funk around there and maybe a little bit of purple eyeshadow in there too. He's got all this funk like around his mouth and around his hairline, on his neck, and there is definitely a purple shade too to the eyes, so I'm gonna fill in with a bit of purple. I've got my Tim's Revolution palette, which has a really good purple in here. Hopefully it shows up good and not like the red, right? It just needs to accent a little bit, that's all. It's got a little shimmer to it, that's okay. That part like that wasn't colored in, I got a little bit of that purple in there. A little purple wherever it's needed. Nothing even, because it really doesn't have to be. There is a bit of a purple tinge, so we're just making a purple tinge, that's all that is. Got my gray here, and we're just doing a little low lighting there, the cheekbone area, and go up into the ear a little bit. I like to try and get this while the white is still wet, so it blends better, but you can always blend it. Just take a little white and just, you know, go over it. Looks kind of wild and crazy right now, but it will look good. when I'm done. I want it to be kind of blended a little better. Don't need, death isn't even, Death is not even, and it's not pretty. So, he's dead guy. You still want to be stark white, Go a little on the chin. Now, there's a little trick here. We're going to do some funk. I've got some May Run Flesh Tone Liquid Latex. And I want to make some gnarliness around my hairline, under my chin. And you can paint right over this once it's dry. But I've got some toilet paper. And I'm just going to dip it in the latex. Dipping it right in there. I dumped it out into a little tray. I'm just going to make some gnarly, lumpy nastiness all around my head. Here's where I'm going to kind of blend the line too a little bit. This is going to dry to like a rubber. It's latex. And you can paint right over it. So, just going around my face. When this dries, we'll paint over it. Green, yellow, gnarliness. It'll be awesome. It gets all over your hands. That's kind of annoying, but it rolls right off into a little rubber ball. So, I'm sure there are experts out there that have a better way of applying this, but I'm starting to look like Beetlejuice already, if you haven't noticed. Last time I did this, like if you can't get liquid latex, last time I did this I used cream makeups and I mixed sugar in with the cream for texture and I just applied it to my face and that worked. I didn't have a lot of money and I didn't know about all these products. This was 2004. I was just really getting into it at that time and I didn't know about all this stuff. So I got what's called the Monster Wheel. They sell it at Spirit Halloween. It's literally called Monster Wheel. It has the colors red, green, yellow, purple, brown, all those colors. And I just would mix the colors, added sugar into it, and it worked. Flour might even work, just something that'll give it texture. Check it out. Gnarly. I'm loving it. I'm gonna do some around my mouth. There's some around his mouth. Oh yeah, I went to wash my hands just to get some of the excess. It comes right off. This latex will come right off. So don't be worried about that. And just finish up here around the jawline a bit. I think that looks pretty good. And then do some around my mouth. I'm gonna need to get some more of this latex. You can get latex too. It doesn't have to be Miron. They sell in the Halloween stores. They sell it. I wanted to let you guys know that I've been having some issues with shipping my stuff. So if y'all are looking to get stuff from online, the professional makeups, anything like that, you're gonna want to start ordering that soon because I've been having really a hard time just getting it here on time. Like before I need it. It's taking 2 and 3 weeks and I'm talking Amazon and everything is slow right now. So I ordered another Marie Antoinette wig probably 3 weeks ago and I still haven't gotten it. So it's not just that, it's everything. It's everything I've tried to order lately. I wasn't even gonna do Beetlejuice until, maybe in a week or two, but because it was all I could do. There's some wicked noise going on out there. I think I'm safe. Alright, cool. This is so cool. This is working so great. I'm really pleased. So, awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to warn you about that. If y'all are going to be ordering stuff online, start now. Things that I wanted, some things that I was looking at a couple months ago are sold out of stock. Things are taking longer to ship, just the whole shebang. So you really don't want to wait till the last minute anyway, especially if you do things kind of like I do them, going to thrift stores and stuff. I mean, believe me, people are out there right now looking for stuff. And all the good stuff will be taken if you wait too long. So get yourselves out there. Yes. Get yourselves out there and start getting it done. I did it. I put my wig on. I kind of wanted to see with it on what it looked like. Look how great that looks. It's awesome. Of course, I'm letting this all dry and then we're gonna paint it. He actually, it doesn't look like they used a black liner on him. I can see his eyelids. I think I'm gonna do a little more black underneath from what I can see. As far as all this goes though, this looks great. It's even better than when I did it last time. But I was a rookie last time. If chunks are in the hair, it doesn't really matter. He's dead. Of course chunks of death are in his hair. I think the wig even turned out pretty good. How am I looking? Pretty good? Alright, let's start getting white. We're gonna do white first. Then we're gonna go into greens and all that. It doesn't need to be perfectly white. Just a little white over the top. Just like that. Oh, I forgot to put more black under my other eye. Yeah, that looks good. I got the initial white. Now I'm gonna do some green and then some yellow cream makeup. This is the Kelly Green Ben Nye. Don't way too much water. That's kind of why I wanted my wig on, so I could go up and into my hairline a bit. I got that little bit of green that I painted into the wig. I went and got a little of my Frankenstein green. It's like a more muted, almost like a seafoam green, but it's a little more puke color. Frankenstein green is going to tone down some of the brightness of this green here, so it doesn't look like neon green. I don't want that. Going for a more naturally dead look. Alright, now I got my yellow. Definitely need some yellow in there. I think I need a little brown too, actually. I have some. I think it needs some brown. And I was gonna let y'all know, anytime you're striping a costume or something like that, usually the spray paint's always the easier way to go. My dad pointed that out when I did the Cheshire Cat. I know that. I just was doing something different. You could definitely do the Cheshire Cat costume if you haven't watched that video. I'll link it down below. You could spray paint. You can use spray paint for that one. And do the same method. You know, just duct tape it off and spray paint it. Even the spray paint can be monotonous at times. I mean, trust me. If the weather's not right... Oh no. My rotten came off a little bit right there. It must not have been dry. That's alright. Looks pretty rotten. I've got the Ben Nye in warm brown here. It's the Ben Nye Aqua. Warm brown is the color. And I think I'm just gonna... Alright. I think we're there. From what I can see. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna wipe my hands. Hands gotta be white. Gotta fix my hair. And I'm gonna put on my costume. It's showtime. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you loved this look. It's an all-time favorite of mine. I think it's my dad's favorite too. I'm not sure. We're gonna ask him that soon though. If you loved this video, there's gonna be so much more, and Halloween is right around the corner. So don't delay. Subscribe today. Remember to like, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you've got any ideas, I'd love to hear them. That does it for today's episode. I'll see you next time.